Yeah, so I'm currently in the process of, just basically cranking up everything to 13. There's basically something. So I've always kind of had a problem with the West Side stage. I've never really been happy with it. It's kind of. It was always kind of the roughest of all the stages in Final Fight. And there's just something just so plain and boring about it compared to a lot of the other stages. And so I wanted to do something, special there. And so it's pretty nuts, when you see what I did here. But basically, this is something that fans of Street Fighter 3 will probably appreciate. Um, Essentially, the West Side background, was always just kind of, like roughly put together, and there's kind of a lot of just anomalies in the, like the crowd, the background, and everything. So, okay, so, basically, when you first see it, you just think like, oh, well, this, looks, normal. There really isn't anything different going on. But just wait until we get in here. So you can see you have like the foreground people, and you have like the background people, and you have the barkeep looking around. Okay, so I broke up every one of these layers. Completely cleaned up the background. So the bar, the characters, and everything all have their own layer. And so look at this shit when I pile drive or suplex somebody. So they actually shake now. They actually bounce when the screen shakes, and it's fucking nuts, man. And see how the animation changes on the bartender when you knock him up. So yeah, like this was a fuckload of work. It was actually completely insane. When you look at like how much cleanup was required to do this, because there's so many more layers in this background, than there were before, to make all that possible. Um, and as we go farther into the stage here, you can see. Oh yeah, like check out the plants in the background. See how it's fucking awesome. See that's like I said, every like my goal is essentially to animate every pixel in this game. I just this is the kind of stuff that makes games feel good and look good. It's the the movement of everything. So I took this so fucking far that check out the cars in the background. Even the fucking cars bounce. And the foreground objects there. So yeah, so it is pretty much the best thing ever made by a human. Um, yeah, so I'm just kind of going through right now, just trying to get all this final touches in there. I still haven't actually hooked up the final AI. I've been working on it, but right now they're just dumb and basically follow you. So that's incoming. And once I have like these like final graphical changes in there, I can probably wrap this thing up. But yeah, I really wanted to do this. I've been kind of putting it off just because it was such a pain in the ass to go through all of the graphics and clean all these things up. But really though, like if you just load up MAME or another emulator or whatever and look at the West Side background and compare it to the assets that are in this thing, you'll realize it's like how fucking insane the cleanup job was on this thing. It just was an incredible amount of work to do. But I think it's worth it though. Like this stage now kind of has its unique little graphical touch. It isn't as boring as it used to be. Um, so yeah, next time I go on vacation, I'll see if I can take some more photographs to share.